Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go over the best solo queue attack operators and how to properly use them in order for you to rank up in your ranked games. I'm going to give you guys a list of 7 characters that you guys can use, starting off with Sledge, Jackal, Dokkaebi, Zero, Nomad, Finka, and Iana. To get started, we need to go over the importance of droning and how to solo drone. In Siege, intel is key, and so for attackers, drones are one of the most important tools you can have. So you either put your drone in where you are entering during the prep phase, or you pick up your drone afterwards and drone the area that you are going to enter once the round starts. This next part is what you need to pay attention to the most. Intel in Siege is good for about 5 to 6 seconds. That's the typical rule. So that means when you drone something out, you need to act within 5 to 6 seconds, or that intel is rendered useless at that point. So how do you do this? You need to stay around a room's length away from your drone. And you need to constantly recheck your drones, or even rooms for that matter, when that time passes. This sounds tedious, but you'll see in this example that I recheck my drone because I hear a guy in theater and I actually get the kill because I rechecked my drone. If I didn't, there was a high potential that I would have died because I would have pushed Hall of Fame and I would have died from the flank. Now that we got droning out of the way, we need to go over solo pushing or reacting with your randoms. Communication is a huge problem with solo queuers, and you may not be able to communicate with your randoms. So the next best thing is looking to see what they are doing and able to react to it / with it. You can see in this clip that I have teammate outlines on. This is because I want to see what my teammates are doing, and I can see the Amaru through the wall. This helps me know when she is pushing without me actually communicating with her. You can see that when the two engage, I'm able to have the Callie's back and finish the kill off the Nomad before she gets fragged. So now let's go over why I chose the operators that I chose. I chose these 7 specific operators because they are self-sufficient. I mean this in a way that you can use them without needing teamwork in order to do stuff. I want to start off with Zero and Nomad. Both of these operators are great for allowing you to push throughout the map while watching your flank. Zero has his Argus cams and Nomad has her Nomad charges. What Zero has over Nomad is the hard breach device. This allows him to open up reinforced walls even if the hard breacher dies. What makes him not reliant on teammates is that he can shoot his cams either on the reinforced wall itself if it's a mute jammer, or underneath the floor or through a window, etc., and get the denial off of the wall in order to open it. Once you've done your job setting up your cams, taking map control, and opening walls if need be, then you can use Zero as a fragging operator. Your job is done, you've used your util, now you can go get kills without having to feel like you have wasted utility because it's all been used already. While both characters can be used as flank watch, Nomad is a bit better because of her personality. I mean, because her device is a lot louder. Nomad also has breach charges, which allows you to apply a lot of pressure with vertical presence on defenders down below on the site. In a way, Nomad is like a hybrid between Sledge and Zero. Great flank watch and also a lot of soft destructibility. Nomad just gets the upper hand in my opinion because it doesn't require you to check your cams or actively watch the flank. Now let's talk about Dokkaebi and Jackal, 2 great solo pushing operators because you can actually roam clear with them also. The nice thing about these operators is that there's almost no drone work needed in order to know where the enemy is. Sure, you should still drone, but with Dokkaebi you have her phone calls and with Jackal you have his feet trackers. So you can see if any enemies are nearby or hear if they're nearby without actually having to be on drone. This is especially better if you're trying to force defenders back on site, so you're not having to worry about the roam game at all and helping your team as well in the process. So how should you use Dokkaebi? Ideally you would use Dokkaebi in a situation where you're unsure if a defender is nearby or if there are too many rooms to clear. You give a phone call, you have a drone nearby, you send the drone into a nearby room, and you can hear if a defender is nearby or not. If not, you know that that section of the map for the most part is clear. You should also be trying to get defenders' phones. You can hack their phones and get defender cameras to help your team as well as yourself for flank watch. Jackal's going to work very similar to Dokkaebi. You're going to drone the way that you normally would, and then you're going to use your feet scanner to see if anyone's been in the room recently. Red means that they've been in the room for the last 20 seconds. Yellow means that they've been in there from 20 to 45 seconds. Green means that they've been in there for the last minute or so, and then light blue means that they've been there from the last minute to 80-ish seconds. After that, the footprints disappear. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, that is Finka. Heals. LMG, Gone 6, grenades, revives. She is the full package. There's no point in not playing this operator, especially when you're solo or even just in general. If you do not have a Finka on your team is throwing. You could say she's a crutch character, or she's just ridiculously overpowered that there is no point in not running this character. She is super strong. The only reason I put Iana in the same category as Finka is because she has two amazing weapons, the Gone 6, grenades, and her clones, which allows you to drone yourself in a lot faster than normal drones. Also, if you're good enough with them, you can actually fake people out and get some free kills. With that being said, I wanted to keep this video short and sweet for you guys. Let me know down below what you guys thought. Did I miss a few? Did I nail it? Let me know in the comments down below. I do plan on doing a defender's guide, so please keep your eye out for that. If you enjoyed today's video, please let me know by leaving a comment or a like. Subscribe if you really love it. I'll see you in the next one.